this has been an unusual growing season, so if you need to get in one last irrigation of the season, the timing could be a little tricky. Getting it right is important because as you get closer to harvest, there's less room for error with your water management decisions. At a recent soybean management field day in Waverly, we spoke with Extension's Nygren about some things to remember prior to that final watering.
For last irrigation this season, best thing is to really know what you have in the bank. So we need to have some way to measure what's in the profile. Once we know that, and once we know what growth stage we're at, we have some nice charts that show us, right now at R5 we need about 6.5 inches of water. So if we know, let's say we've got 3 inches in the profile, we can look at that. We can also look at, we do expect to get some rain the rest of August and September, so you kind of just have to do your calculations and then get to a point of, okay, we're getting close. If it's only a ½ inch left, maybe I take the chance we catch a rain versus scheduling irrigation.
Dr. Jim Specht echoed those thoughts and offered some advice for dryland farmers.
Well, soil water is one tool. We use that because we keep kind of a bank account of water that's in the soil. Rain and irrigation are deposits. The crop transpires every day, that's a withdrawal. And we show in that last column in soil water, it yellows up when soil water says, hey, your crop needs water today. But drylanders can use it too because they may want to know when to spray, say, a fungicide at R3. Soil water will tell you when R3 is going to be in your field, and you can plan for it. Get the vendor out there to spray. R2 is too early, R4 is too late.
And you don't want to forget about soil moisture sensors. They're a valuable tool and more accurate than testing by hand.
A lot of guys feel comfortable using a hand feel method, so you basically, ribbon and see. It's hard to be accurate with that. Our personal feelings get in the way of that, what the fuel bill is, so at least a sensor is giving us some kind of an accurate number. Also, a nice thing with sensors is we can put them down to 30 inches, 36 inches, where chances of digging down and getting that, are a lot harder.
And back to Jim for a second. He tells us that over the past 30 years, soybean producers have increased their planting date by 15 days, half a day every year due to earlier springs and later falls.